Welcome to PreMath. In this video, we have got these five identical squares put together, as you can see in this given diagram, such that this tiny segment equals to this segment. Likewise, this segment equals to this segment, and likewise over here, same here. And moreover, this diagonal CD length has been given to us as 5 units. And now our task is to find this length AB. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up and subscribe. And please keep in mind that this figure may not be 100% true to the scale. Let's go ahead and get started. And here's our very first step. Let's focus on this square. I'm going to label its side length as 2 times x, and likewise this side length is going to be 2 times x as well, since they are the squares. And since these two segments are equal in length, so therefore this segment is going to be half of this 2 times x. So this is going to be x, and this is going to be x as well. And since we are dealing with all these identical squares, so therefore all these side lengths of these squares going to be 2 times x across the board. And in this next step, I have extended this side of the square all the way to this point A. And since we are dealing with these squares, so this angle has got to be a 90-degree angle. And as a result, we are ended up with this right triangle CED. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle CED. And now let's focus on this side DE. This whole length is going to be 2x plus 2x, and this tiny length is going to be x. That is going to make it 5 times x. And likewise, this side CE is going to be 2x, and this side is 2x as well. That is going to make it 4 times x. And furthermore, we know that this diagonal CD is 5 units. And now we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle. And here's our Pythagorean theorem: a square plus b square equal to c square. And here we can see our hypotenuse is 5, whereas our two other legs are 5x and 4x. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we got one of the leg is 5 times x whole square, plus the other leg is 4 times x whole square equals to our hypotenuse is 5 square. Let's simplify. That is going to give us 25 x square plus 16 x square is going to be equal to 25. Let's combine the like terms on the left hand side. That is going to give us 41 x square equals to 25. And now I am going to divide both sides by 41 to isolate x square. And here we can see 41 is gone. So therefore our x square value turns out to be equal to 25 divided by 41. So thus our x square value turns out to be 25 divided by 41. And here in this next step, I have extended this side all the way to this point F. And once again, this angle is going to be 90 degrees since we are dealing with these squares. And as a result, we are ended up with this right triangle AFB. And now we are going to focus on this right triangle AFB. And now let's make an observation. We can see that this side FB is going to be x plus 2x is going to make it 3 times x. And likewise, this side AF has got to be 2x plus 2x is going to make it 4 times x. And now our task is to calculate this length AB. So therefore we are going to apply the Pythagorean theorem on this triangle as well. And here's our Pythagorean theorem once again, a square plus b square equal to c square. And in our case, our two legs are 3x and 4x, whereas our hypotenuse is this AB. Let's go ahead and fill in the blanks in this Pythagorean formula. So we are going to write down 3x whole square plus 4 times x whole square equals to our AB length square. Let's go ahead and simplify. That is going to give us 9x square plus 16x square is going to be AB whole square. Let's combine the like terms. We are going to get 25x square equals to AB square. And now we know that our x square value is 25 divided by 41. So I'm going to replace that one with 25 divided by 41 over here. So therefore I can write AB square is going to be equal to 25 times our x square value is 25 divided by 41. In other words, AB whole square is going to be 625 divided by 41. And now I'm going to undo this square by taking a square root on both sides. And here we can see this square and square root onto each other. So therefore our AB length turns out to be 25 divided by square root of 41. So thus our AB length turns out to be 25 divided by square root of 41. And now we are going to rationalize this denominator by multiplying and dividing by 41 at the very same time. And here we can see at the denominator 41 square root and this square root of 41, they give us simply 41. So therefore our AB length turns out to be 25 times the square root of 41 divided by 41 units. So thus after all the calculations and manipulations, our AB length turns out to be 25 times square root of 41 all over 41 units. And that's going to be approximately equal to 3.904 units as well. In other words, this AB length is going to be 25 times square root of 41 divided by 41 units. And that's our final answer. Thanks for watching and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more exciting videos. Bye.